So for my image or for my object, I chose an illustration from the book The Ars Moriendi. It translates roughly to the art of dying. So first we're going to start off with a who, what, where, when. The Ars Moriendi was created for Christians who are dying and want to know what's going to happen to them when they do. So it's a booklet made for Christians who obviously are going to die, and that they can read or have read to them so that they can get a good death. The book is mostly written in Latin, but it also includes some illustrations. The image I have chosen is an illustration from this book. Originally, its creation has been traced all the way back to central Germany, but by the time of its popularity, it spread all over Western Europe. The longer version was written at around 1415, but the more common and much more picture written one was a short version written in 1415 that really caught on around the 1500s with the help of its block printed form that could be passed around easily and given to others, and it had a lot more pictures so people could really look at it and kind of interpret it, since reading wasn't a common skill. So the art of death depicts a person on their deathbed as the central figure. Usually they're laying on their bed and they're dying either of old age or a common sickness like the plague. In some depictions, you can see the subject's soul even leaving their body, and this soul kind of takes form as a smaller, pure, not sick, not old version of themselves. Usually, it's seen being taken up by angels or other holy figures. In some depictions, the dying person is surrounded by just devils, but in most of them, they're surrounded by prominent religious figures in Christianity. Figures like, of course, demons, like before, angels, saints, priests, Mary, nuns, and especially Christ on the cross usually is there in some sort of way. The demons are depicted to have sad or angry faces. They have dark skin and sharp claws and horns with monster and animal heads and even tails. They often have text above them that either talk about the sins that someone has committed throughout their life or trying to tempt someone to commit sin right before they die. Things like "you have murdered" or "you have lived greedy" are really common things that the demons are depicted as saying or showing to the person. They're usually clawing at them, trying to get at them, to confront them. So how can we answer the course questions? So number one, what is death? The image shows that death isn't just something physical, like far from that. It shows that not only is there a continuation after death, but the real death is more of a tug of war between good and evil and angels and devils. It shows that it's much more spiritual, and it serves as a time to reflect on your past and face your own demons that you have made or attracted throughout your life. Again, it shows that death isn't just physical, but it's spiritual as well. So how does this show what a good death? The Ars Moriendi shows that a good death is a couple of different things. Number one, that you're comfortable. So you can see in this image, the person is in bed, comfortable, lying up. Another one is that there's people around them to support them and make them feel safe, which obviously there are. They're holy figures, in fact. In other images, it's similar. There are still people around them, but it's a little different. So another one is that they've confronted their sins. You can see with the devils, they're obviously refusing the devils, and their soul is going up to the angels. You can see also that it's important for them to have Christ there, as that is the other central figure of the photo. And in all of the depictions and illustrations in the book, you can see the person in the bed facing Christ.